And the Dubai World Cup winner, Street Cry with Jerry Bailey. One back, that's Parade Leader. And the familiar colors of Lanes End Farm. And Parade Leader locked away, all set. All in line for the Stephen Foster. Proper Man bobbles there, up and running. Good start. Proper Man springs out on top, and 10 pins, as expected, out to take the early lead. Street Cry broke well. He's right there, a close-up third. Congaree is wrangled back early by Pat Day. He'll come from off the pace today, then connected next by 2 to Unshaded. Dollar Bill second last by 3, and Parade Leader at the back of the pack. Around the opening turn they go. As expected, 10 pins, and Craig Perret to set the pace. He'll dictate the terms in front by a length and a half. Proper Man's up into second. Street Cry is right there under Jerry Bailey in third, and Pat Day has angled Congaree off the fence. Now he's right there, 2.5 off the pace, and 3 wide in fourth by 2 to connected. By that Unshaded is 7 lengths off the lead, 3 back to Dollar Bill, and Parade Leader at the back of the pack already, a dozen lengths off the pace. The pace is moderate, 23 and 4 for the quarter. Up the backside they go. 10 pins will try to take him all the way. In front by nearly a length now to Proper Man, and Congaree will force the issue early under Pat Day, 3 wide. 2.5 half back to Street Cry, racing a clear cut, fourth by 3, then connected's up the inside. Unshaded shaken up a bit by John Court now, then comes Dollar Bill and 7 or 8. Back to Parade Leader now out of touch at the back of the pack, half in 47 and 2. Round the turn, and Pat Day sets go, and Congaree takes a short lead. Here's a fresh challenger in Street Cry, right up to his throat on the outside. Unshaded gets involved, he revs up into third. Proper Man's under pressure. Here comes Dollar Bill driving up on the far outside, and connected. They turn for home, and Street Cry has poked his head in front. Congaree set down by Pat Day, trying to hang with him on the inside. Dollar Bill's a big danger on the far outside, then Unshaded, and Parade Leader rolling from the back of the pack inside the final furlong. It's Street Cry and Jerry Bailey opening up now by 5. He's put the field away, and Street Cry is sharp as nails. He goes on to win it by 5 lengths over Dollar Bill in second, and Parade Leader in a photo with 10 pins for third in 147 and 4.
This may be the best horse in training in the world right now. Street Cry made a shambles of this field. Jerry Bailey never used the whip, just shook him up a couple of times. What a performance.
And there is Saeed bin Suroor. He's got to be happy with this. If you didn't think this was a changed horse in the Dubai World Cup, if that race didn't sell you on Street Cry, this one will. The second fastest Stephen Foster ever, 147 and 4. Street Cry just runs away from a good bunch of horses. Congaree had no excuse at all. He was right there turning for home. Street Cry looked him in the eye and just spit him out.
And the early fractions were not such as to set it up for some kind of a huge fast race. And there is Saeed bin Suroor, who must be feeling very happy. The question is, where do they take a horse like this next? They've got so many possibilities. Dirt, turf, around the world.
Exactly. I think they're going to keep him here and point him for the Breeders' Cup Classic. I think that's been their #1 objective when they brought him to the U.S. So they'll look at some of the dirt races, probably back in New York toward the East Coast. But right now, boy, he is really red hot.
Let's try and say hello to Jerry Bailey. Can you hear me? It's Dave Johnson.
Yeah, Dave, I don't know where they're taking him, but I hope they ask me to go.
What was your trip like, Jerry?
My trip was excellent, actually. I wondered what happened to Congaree at the break, but then he took the initiative down the backside, and I just followed him.
This horse, at one point in his career, Jerry, he didn't really have a killer instinct, but you've ridden him twice in a row now. He's sure found one, hasn't he?
Well, you know, he has a propensity to kind of ease himself when he makes the lead, so I tried not to get there too soon. But after he made it today, he was all business.
Jerry, we'll see you in the winner's circle. Congratulations again. Street Cry, who Jerry rode to victory in the Dubai World Cup, adds more money to that $4.4 million that he already had in the bank. We'll be back with more from Churchill Downs on our NTRA Summer Racing Tour. Stay with us. Jerry Bailey telling Saeed bin Suroor about the easy trip that he had over 1 1/8 miles aboard Street Cry, the Irish bred who has won both sides of the world, winning today here and paying $620, $420, and $360. Dollar Bill with a late charge at the finish, $540 and $440. 10 pins, the early pace setter, held for the show at $580. 4-6 in the exacta pays $36. The 4-6-2 trifecta $215.40, and a superfecta 4-6-2 and 8 pays $695.70 for $1. The pick 3 Suances in the Dallas Turf Cup. It was Adoration. That was Adoration, number 8, not Candy Glen. It was Adoration in the Oaks, and Street Cry here. The numbers, though, 4, 8, and 4, and the payoff, $50.40.
Group, first to you, Tom. We had a lot of confidence coming in with this horse. Showed he can win on both sides of the Atlantic.
Well, he's done so well over the winter, and he continues to improve, and he certainly ran a big race today.
And do you think shipping to New York in April made a big difference?
Well, I think it helped to come early because he only had a one-way ticket, so he didn't have to travel round trip in such a short amount of time. So that was the difference, I think.
Well, a great race. And talk about your horse today. So much confidence, showed some versatility in this race.
Well, he was, before the race, nice and relaxed. And I saw him for 2 days. He was really in very good form. For that, just we talked to Jerry before the race, just to keep him close in front. And that's what he liked usually. And same what he won the big race in Dubai, the World Cup.
What does this set up? Do you plan to race this horse here or go back to Europe?
Well, he will stay here, but there is no plan for him this time.
Not yet. Jerry, you set the track record on Victory Gallop, but how was today?
It was a great race. He's a great horse. He'd been training like this. I thought he would run like this. I was going to bring Justin and Susie in, and they had things to do, but I said, I think he's really going to win today.
So when everyone just said Congaree, you knew this horse had it?
I really did. The way he's been working, I know Congaree's a good horse, but this is a great horse.
Well, congratulations to all of you. The first Dubai World Cup winner to win the Stephen Foster.